Today I'm gonna show you how you can meal prep Caesar-style chicken wraps that are ready in about 30 minutes from start to finish and pack over 50 grams of protein. First up, the Caesar salad. For this recipe you need Roman lettuce, and for every wrap you want to make you will need half a lettuce. I'm preparing 4 wraps in this video, so I'm using 2 heads of Roman in total. Slice the lettuce lengthways into 4 big pieces, then turn and chop it into smaller bite-sized pieces. I've also tried this recipe with spinach and radicchio and both work awesome, so feel free to use whichever you like better. Once your lettuce is chopped, toss it into a colander, give it a quick rinse and let it sit in the sink for a moment. Next, let's make the sauce. Grab a bowl and place it on a scale and start with light mayonnaise. This tastes almost like regular mayo but has about 1/3 of the calories. Because it has a lot less fat, it's an absolute must swap in my opinion. You will need 10 grams of mayo per wrap, and because I'm making 4 in this video, it's 40 grams in total. Then add fat-free Greek yogurt or plain skyr works as well. Per wrap you need 25 grams, so it's 100 grams in total. Then crush 1 clove of garlic with a garlic press or a microplane. Add 20 grams of mustard, the juice of half a lemon and a strong pinch of salt. Now this sauce is intentionally not a lot because too much can make your wrap soggy after a day or 2 in the fridge. Then take the cleaned lettuce, toss it into the sauce and mix it as well. Preparing the salad first is important here. I will explain why in just a second. Next, another main ingredient for the Caesar, and it's Parmigiano Reggiano or Parmesan cheese. Grab a box grater and add 10 grams per wrap, so that's 40 grams in total for 4 wraps. Parmesan is pretty high in calories, but because it's so strong in flavor, a little goes a long way. Stir the salad again and then set it aside for a minute. For the protein source, we are using chicken breast here. I like to cut it first into strips and then into small bite-sized pieces. I prefer cooking chicken this way because it's easier to handle, but you can cook it whole and slice it afterwards if you prefer. This doesn't really matter. Each wrap will need 120 to 150 grams of chicken, so for 4 wraps that's roughly 3 chicken breasts or 540 grams in total. Once you've cut the chicken, place everything into a bowl for the seasonings and start by adding 15 grams or 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, myself and my newly released extra virgin olive oil. I spent 6 weeks in a small village in Greece called Petroussa to produce one of the highest quality olive oils on the market. We used only green early harvest olives from local farmers and made the oil in our brand new mill, which helped us win a medal just 4 weeks after release. Our olive oil is loaded with polyphenols. Those are the compounds that make olive oil healthy, and it's so high that we received an official nutrition and health claim. Plus, I installed a special pourer for portion control. It releases oil in a perfectly even stream, about 1 teaspoon per second, so you will never accidentally add too much to your food. We truly made something special here. Check out petrussaoil.com or the link in the description. Back to the chicken, add 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder and cayenne pepper, then a strong pinch of salt and freshly ground black pepper. Then mix everything together to coat the chicken evenly. Now, a lot of Caesar salads include bacon, which is quite high in calories, so instead I'm using deli meat, specifically turkey. It's a super lean protein source and has 110 calories with 18 grams of protein. For every wrap you need 50 grams, so that's 200 grams in total. And I like to stack the turkey slices, cut them into strips and then chop them into smaller pieces, just like the chicken breast. So let's get cooking. Heat up a pan over medium-high heat. I'm using a 28 cm or 11-inch pan, which fits all the chicken in one go. It's important that a lot of meat comes in contact with the pan to develop browning. If your pan is smaller, however, just cook it in 2 batches. That works fine. Let the chicken sit there for 1 minute before flipping, and then cook it for another minute. And just before it's done, add the deli turkey and stir everything together for about 30 seconds. This will not only crisp up the turkey a bit, but also will combine it with all the flavor from the seasonings. After 2.5 minutes, remove the pan from the heat and add all the chicken into the salad bowl. Do you see all the steam here? If you add this into a wrap like this, it will make it super soggy in the fridge after a day or 2. So to prevent this, add the chicken to the salad and mix everything so it cools down and stops steaming. And if the chicken is still hot, just let it sit for 15 more minutes. Now for the tortillas. I'm using large wheat tortillas here, which weigh around 60 grams each and have 180 calories. And here's a quick tip. If your tortillas feel stiff, heat them in a pan for 30 to 45 seconds on each side. This will make them flexible again. So lay 4 tortillas on your table and then add all of the filling. And I like to just eyeball everything. eating. Sure, the calories might vary slightly between reps, but after you've eaten all 4 of them, it will all balance out again, so it's fine. Place a piece of parchment paper on your table, lay a tortilla on top, wrap it up very tightly like a burrito, and then close the parchment paper again, and there you go, the wrap is ready. Repeat this for the other wraps as well, and these can be stored in the fridge for up to 5 days, and honestly, I just eat them cold straight out of the fridge, and they are absolutely delicious. One wrap comes in at 530 calories with 53 grams of protein. My diet cookbook, which includes all future recipe updates for free, and my super sharp Nakiri style knife made out of German steel are linked in the description.